These are the three biggest mistakes people make when trying to improve their life. When I was 17 years old, I used to drink water once every 2 weeks and think it was normal. And the people in my life would look back at me and say, "How are you living?" And I would look at them like, "You're just weird. Why are you trying to make fun of me?" But here's the thing, I wasn't aware of the way I was having my routines and the way I was doing with my life. Once I built an awareness after journaling what I did from the morning to what I to when I slept, my life started changing. I started getting smarter because I realized my thought patterns and how I needed to change them. And it all started just by journaling and reading a book that taught me how to think better and do better choices in my life. So basically, make better decisions. And when I read the book, it said awareness is a cornerstone of critical thinking. And that just changed the way I thought from that day to now. Still blows my mind. That's how I made my first breakthrough, was just having awareness. So that first mistake that people make is they haven't built an awareness. Second mistake, not having a proper goal. I want you to picture this. Imagine you're on a boat and you didn't pick the direction you want to go in, like north, east, south, west. And you didn't pick a specific direction and the current just takes you because you didn't specify, you didn't take which direction. So you went by default and not by design. Same with life. When you don't take a specific direction, distractions, problems, and things that don't benefit you for your future will take you away from the life you actually want to build and improve. Second mistake, how to fix it. Set a proper goal. Give yourself less time. When you give yourself less time, it makes it more urgent. Like if you have a long term goal, for example, you want to make 50K a month, and yeah, so you want to make 50K a month in 5 years. That's too long of a timeline. You have to give yourself 1 year, 2 years, so you actually make it important. How do you set a proper goal? Say, I want to become so valuable that I'm capable of producing 50K a month or 100K a month by the next year or second year. And you don't get mad if you don't achieve it or not, because the real objective is just for you to get to be consistent and to, you know, do your tasks so you can get basically finish the objectives leading to your goal is basically what I'm saying. Because, you know, there's this quote that had me mind blown, and like it just shifted my mindset. Was like, you don't have to be great to get started. You just have to get started to become great. So whenever you think, "Oh, I'm just not ready now. I'm just not ready now," the best time to do something is now. It's not later or before. It's now. Set a proper goal that you actually want, and not what your family told you want, what you actually want. Set it. Give yourself a less, like a low timeline, like not too much of a timeline, max 2 years for you to achieve it. And that will take your consistency to another level. You'll be so productive. And then the third issues is you keep relying, the third biggest mistake is relying on motivation instead of better systems. The best system you can have, the best systems you can have is you make your schedule and your routine for days that you don't even feel like doing, that you're tired or not even motivated and you don't want to do anything. That's how you make your schedule. You don't make a schedule when you're in your best state of mind or when you're most motivated. When you follow just a simple schedule, from the moment you wake up, make 2 to 3 non-negotiables and complete those and then get on with your day. But the first couple hours of your day are so important. That's a big mistake we make. We need to conquer the morning so we can conquer the day. Feed your mind in your environment and your routine. Make sure these things are supporting your goal. Everything should be supporting your future. That's why successful people succeed. They're hyper intentional about their future. So whatever isn't relevant to their future, they'll take it out and they'll avoid it at all costs. I do the same thing. If I want to succeed, I put what's important first, then I'll put my distractions later. And if I can avoid those distractions, even better. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you keep us something.